those involved in porn, what are you going to do when your kids get bullied because of it? Internet is forever.
Ooh.
What are you going to do?
I think Pornhub is different than OnlyFans to me. So like Pornhub is more like you could Google it and you can see it, but OnlyFans is like you really have to subscribe and like really like it could be really low key. Or
They
you
can
have to have
easily
that
leak your stuff though.
Well, any of the leaked content isn't supposed to be. You can copyright it and
subscribe
get
and
it
find
taken
out.
down.
So you can't just search
But it's still
anyone
there.
up on OnlyFans? You have to like have like their name or whatever?
Yeah, it depends on what you go by.
Yeah, they have a bunch of leaks on Reddits and stuff like that all the time for all left girls.
So let's assume, right, you copyrighted all of the videos. However, someone recorded it, posted it, show all your friends, your kids' friends. Your mom's OnlyFans. She's a whore. What'd she do? No, what are you going to tell your son?
I guess I just shouldn't have kids.
I told you that, man.
Honestly, I feel like it is really selfish though, because like at the end of the day, whenever you bring a kid into the world, like it's not about you, it's about your kid. And a lot of kids are affected by their parents' choices. So in my personal opinion, that's why I would never subject myself to that, because I'm not selfish.
Are you calling them whores?
No, I'm not.
She is.
You kind of just did.
I said selfish.
Selfish whores.
Yeah.
You're the one saying whores. I'm not saying whores.
I said, you said it.
I said selfish.
But they can make the argument that you're pursuing a career instead of a man and you're selfish.
Ooh.
Well, then at least my selfishness isn't affecting any kids.
Oh.
You know what's funny about girls sometimes? They may not be on OnlyFans or Pornhub, but they have videos in the guy's phone.
Whose?
Oh, shit.
You do?
No, I don't.
Nick, how would you deal with it? Let's say you and your girl like got married and had kids. How would you deal with that potential obstacle?
It's a tough question, to be honest with you.
Daddy, I love you. But mom's a whore.
This nigga.
Hypothetical.
I think if it happened and that was the decision we made,
yeah,
she would have to be off of everything. It wouldn't. There'd be.
But she's famous, bro. Like,
yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
She's not like a regular, like just random OF girl. Like she's like legitimately like on the main websites and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's tough, man.
And they own the rights to it, so they probably wouldn't take it down. Like, look at Mia Khalifa. She can't get those videos taken down.
Yeah, man, that is tough. And as a father, one day I would want my kids to have the best life. I wouldn't want them to go through anything that would hurt them that way. But I think for the best of my ability, I would want her done with everything. Probably as much as could be taken down. But you're right, it is tough, and that is something that you have to take into consideration when starting a family and doing all that.
So what do you tell little Johnny? But Dad,
it's a unique phenomenon.
Yeah.
This is a very interesting situation. My whole life I've believed in second chances, and I believe a lot of people around me have been in very tough situations.
Yeah.
That I try to help them with. I think I'm gonna raise some great kids one day, and I think they're gonna be very strong and understanding. But nobody's perfect, and I think if somebody wants to make a change and wants to be better, I think the kids are gonna be even better than that, and that's what I think.
All right. Well,
nothing's perfect.
Yeah, I mean it's we don't really know what the
outcome is.
The over. I would argue that we're in an we over-sexualize women in 2023, and we don't really know the long-term ramifications of it, but we're starting to see it right now with like kids going to school and getting picked on for their mom being on OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Like I've seen a couple news articles where kids are like, being, maybe wanting to off themselves because kids tease them on the playground with like videos of their mom doing like, deplorable acts, whatever it may be.
That is tough.
So, we won't really know until the next 5 to 10 years how it's going to go, but it's like, God damn, man.
I honestly wouldn't have kids unless I could put them in homeschooling or a private school. And most of those places, they don't allow phones.
Yeah, but you can't shield them from reality. Like, you're going to have to put your kids in with other children at some point.
Not shield them, but be with them and, not desensitize them. And
but
then
you need to put them with other children, enroll them in sports, enroll them in
100%.
activities, and they're going to be there. Like, the kids are going to find out when you drop them off. Like, look at his mom. Wow, she's hot.
If you had
Her.
kids, eventually, would you end up stop doing OnlyFans for your kids, or would you keep doing it?
I don't really look at OnlyFans as a long-term thing for me. Like I said, I started a week ago. It's more of something I just did for my fans. Also, like I said, I wouldn't have children unless I could provide everything for them. And I think every parent in the world has something hidden in their past
I mean, not.
that your
I mean,
children's going to find out.
Mhm.
No,
Not
not
really.
really.
So no one's ever gone on their parents' phone and like found
No.
something.
No.
Yeah, I mean that's I see what you're saying. Everyone has their secrets,
Like you're
but
gonna see something of
yeah,
someone.
but your
like
stuff's on
Donald,
the internet.
Like
That's
I always say
that's
this: Donald
not the
Trump
same.
is married to Melanie or whatever. She
Mhm.
literally did Playboy. A president of the United States is dating an ex Playboy model.
Yeah, but here's the thing: like, even though Playboy still is weird, it doesn't have the same negative connotation as OnlyFans.
Understood. But is it the fact of having OnlyFans or what you're producing on OnlyFans that matters?
Put it this way: OnlyFans almost lost its payment processor because it's considered pornography. Even though there's people on there that don't necessarily do porn, the predominant class of people that make the most money on OnlyFans are all pretty much doing pornography.
Then what about people who do like Fansly or the other apps?
Well, those apps don't have the same
Market.
they don't have the same, I guess, stigma of being a porn site.
Well, OnlyFans wasn't a porn site until it became that.
Well, doesn't change the fact that it still is considered a porn site.
Yeah.
True, but what about like Instagram and things like that? Like if you see your mom in a picture in a bikini, like that's
That's
not gonna.
not the same connotation as OnlyFans.
Yeah. But I
Like,
think
there's no way around it. Like, OnlyFans is just like a bad rep, like in general. Like, people are automatically going to assume it's pornography if you have an OF. Even
like
if
you're
it's
gonna
not. We know a
scam-
guy
But
that
they
does
can
strictly
assume-
financial stuff on there, but people think it's
Okay,
porn.
you guys have audience, obviously, and you're
Yeah.
used to people inputting their opinions, so you know that people are gonna think what they think. Cool. You can think whatever you want, but I know what's happening. I know what I'm doing. So why does it matter what people on the outside who don't matter think about me?
Well, we were talking about and pertains to children.
Yeah.
Because it could affect your kids and their future as well.
Yeah. Like, you don't have to deal with the consequences, but they might have to deal with consequences from your decisions.
I
is what
just
we're trying to
feel
say.
like
Merch.
You feel or you think?
I believe that the
Okay.
new stepping stone of 2023, even versus 10 years ago, like there was just magazines of girls and everything's just on the internet now. Like at some point, what about this? You can make fake AI of girls. So what if your child sees a fake AI video of you? Or is that going to traumatize them?
My shit's coping so hard, bro. She's
Yeah,
coping.
yeah, this is,
She's reaching it.
yeah, it's kind of a reach.
Hey,
Well,
I
I'm
show
saying-
my
That's a
butthole
reach.
on the internet.
If they see it and it's not even you, how can you be blamed for that?
Listen,
Oh,
that's
man.
funny and all.
This is like mental gymnastics
Oh,
on another level.
Take the AI.
Chat going crazy.
Coping
I'll
hard.
leave it as it is.
I mean, this is why you don't put women in, man, in general. Like,
Misogyny.
yo, what the fuck? All right, let's keep going.